Well, we just witnessed something very special here at Sun and Fun 2018 in Lakeland, Florida. Hi everybody, I'm Tim Cole reporting for avweb.com. The citizens of Polk County, Florida put together $75,000 so they could send their friends and neighbors who served in World War II, Korea, and Vietnam to Washington, D.C. today on a chartered flight. The honor flight sent them to the World War II Memorial, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, and the Korean War Memorial. Here's Gary Clark, who led the local initiative, to tell us more.
We started several years ago establishing our own Flight to Honor program, taking World War II, Korea, and Vietnam veterans to Washington to visit the memorials. And we raised the money to do it. We charter an aircraft to do it, and we try to do at least one a year, and taking veterans up there, and particularly as they get older, that becomes more and more significant to them. The number of World War II veterans is diminishing. I think we only had 8 World War II veterans, about 21, 22 Korean War veterans, and then the rest of them were Vietnam. So the average age is probably somewhere slightly north of about 74, 75. So I mean, we really have 3 objectives in mind when we do this. One is obviously to get them up there and to see the memorials that were erected in their honor for their service. Secondly, to give the community a chance to show their appreciation. They do that in several ways. One is being out here today to greet them, and the other is the contributions they make to make sure this thing happens. And the third is to impress upon the young people. That's the probably the most important thing, the importance of service above self. And that's what we try to do, is involve young people and make sure they understand what service is all about. About $75,000 to do one of these. It's all contributions, all donations. Well, most of it's from Polk County. There may be a few from other areas, but it's mostly all from Polk County. Well, the day's going well. I mean, we ask them to be here at the air terminal at 4 o'clock in the morning for hopefully a 6 o'clock departure. They actually left about 6:30. And they got to Washington. They made up. They got to Washington earlier than expected, and they got to see all the memorials, including World War II, Korea, the Lincoln Memorial, the Vietnam Memorial, and then they saw the changing of the guard at Arlington, and now they're headed back. Well, they ate a lot. Okay, they ate on the way up. They're eating on the way back, and they had all sorts of stuff in between. They can go to polkveteranscouncil.com and make a contribution. We use the GiveWell Community Foundation as the 501c3, and those contributions are tax deductible. Sure. We're going to try as long as we have money. Okay. We'll do it.
I couldn't believe it. It took my breath away. I've always wanted to see everything up there, and I never had the opportunity. Now I had the opportunity. Something I'll never forget.
Something you never ever forget about.